Jackets win 3-1 over the Tampa Bay Lightning to take a 3-0 lead in this series. Hedman did not play in this game because he was injured. Kucherov got a 1-game suspension. Totally crap. And Nudie was injured from the hit that Kucherov threw. He took part of warm-ups, but was not good to go. Adam Clendening plays his first ever playoff NHL game. This game was more of how I thought the series was going to be. Back and forth, goalies making huge saves, and a close game. I was not expecting the comeback win. I was not expecting to blow out Tampa 5-1. This was expecting Bob to be on, Vasilevskiy to be on, and it takes a while for the goalies to get beat, and when they do, it's not often. Power play continues to be red hot. I don't know where this power play came from. It sucked during the regular season, and it's turned it on during the playoffs. And it keeps clicking along, and it keeps taking up goals. The Jackets have found a perfect line of applying pressure, but waiting for Tampa to come to them. And they got away from it from a little bit in the third period. Tampa found some more holes, and they were able to get in the offensive zone more and pit some more shots on Bob. Bob's so tall, made some amazing saves. But that style of play is frustrating Tampa and making them take penalties. And the power play, just clicking along, is making them pay for it every single time they touch the ice. Even if they don't score, they're spending a lot of time in the offensive zone, shooting pucks on Vasilevskiy. Tampa's either having to block it, or Vasilevskiy going to make an incredible save, or it's going in. The power play has not looked like it did in the regular season, where the other team just constantly killed it, constantly threw the puck out of the zone, down the ice, back and forth for 2 minutes straight, nothing happens. It's getting looks, it's getting chances, so even if it doesn't go in, it looks good. Starting off first period, building's rocking, fans are in it, and the Jackets feed off of that. Taking it to Tampa, constantly in their zone, shooting pucks on Vasilevskiy. Tampa does not get many chances. The Jackets outshoot the Lightning 12-3 in the period. Lightning had no response. It was just wave after wave after wave of Jackets pressure. Whatever Tampa wanted to do, if you wanted to skate the puck out of the zone, you were going to get hit. And the forwards applied pressure and made it not a fun night for them. But Vasilevskiy held a minute, made some incredible saves, and the first period tied 0-0. So it's the first time in this series, granted it's only 3 games, that there was not a goal in the first period. So game still for anybody's grab. Tampa's going to come out the push in the second period. Columbus has to stay strong. Tampa comes out with a little bit of a push, but Jack's do a good job defending, keeping them outside. A little over a minute in, get in the offensive zone. Puck works its way to the point. Zach pits it on. Cam tips it, but Vasilevskiy makes the big save. Rebound kicks out right to Matt Duchene, who backhands it. Vasilevskiy reaches across, gets a piece of it with his glove, and pits it in the net. Jackets lead 1-0, Matt Duchene's second goal of the playoffs, and second in 2 games. And this is why we brought Duchene in. A clutch time goal, and we have a lead. And Tampa, while they did have a good start to the second period, they're like, really, we're down again. You can see the frustration on their face. They do not know what to do whenever they pan the bench. They're just like, oh my God, what do we do? They don't know how to stop them. And the Jackets just keep coming at wave after wave after wave. It is pressure that the Lightning have not seen a lot this year. About 6 minutes in the period, Tampa's applying pressure. They come at the Jackets, but they do a good job. They break it up, and Seth Jones gets the puck. And as he starts to skate out, Ryan Callahan skates in front of him and hits Zach Werenski. And Seth goes, that was interference. You're going to call that? Rough arm goes up, and Ryan Callahan goes to the box for interference. Blatant interference. Don't know what he was thinking on this play. Zach had not touched the puck yet, and he just skated across, took out Zach. Okay, power play. It's been really good for us so far. And to start the power play, the old power play from the regular season shows up. Tampa keeps sending it down the ice. Jackets bring it up. Tampa sends it back down. The first unit really can't do anything. So get the second unit out there. Seth Jones has the puck behind the net. He skates up the ice. Gets it to PLD. PLD enters the zone. Kicks it to the wall. Texley goes over. Grabs it. Tampa Bay player coming at him. He sends it back to the point to Jones. Jones gets it over to Borkstrand. Borkstrand takes a step down, pits it past Vasilevskiy because PLD and Anderson are in front, tying up defenders and taking away Vasilevsky's eyes. Goes right past him. Jackets lead 2-0. Borkstrand's first goal of the playoffs. So while it was not the greatest start to the power play, it came through and got a goal. And Texley picks up his first NHL playoff point on the secondary assist, 5th NHL game. Jarmo clearly knew what he was doing when he picked Texley a couple years ago, gave up Keegan Kolesar, picked up the second-round pick from Vegas. The second-round pick was originally Tampa's, which makes it all better. And Jarmo said at the time that had we had the first round, we would have taken Texley in the first round. He was available in the second, and we picked him up. He's going to be a big part of this future. Already 5 games in, he's contributing to the lineup. So now Jackets have a 2-0 lead, and they have a 2-0 lead in the series as well. Just keep attacking. Just keep doing the same thing you're doing so far. We'll be golden. Apply some pressure, but Tampa has a little bit of life. They put some shots on Bob. Bob makes some saves. Vasilevsky makes some saves. And we get out of the second period up 2-0. Come out for the third period. Tampa applies pressure. This is the Tampa I was expecting from game 1. Although, it's only really one line. It's the Palat, Johnson, Sarnak line. They're the only ones that seem to be going in this game and attacking and getting some shots on Bob. That's only the real threat they have to defend against. But they're getting some quality chances, and they're starting to pull the rest of the Lightning with them, and now they're building a little momentum, getting more offensive chances, and Jackets just let Tampa enter the zone. They are not standing up at the blue line. They are not standing up at the red line and forcing Tampa to make errors. They're just letting them go past them in the offensive zone, and once they get in there, they set up and move the puck around really well, get a shot on Bob, or 2, or 3, or 4, and Bob has to come up with some amazing saves. About 4 minutes in the period, Tampa's in our zone, they're moving really well. The puck works its way out front to Palat. Palat shoots the puck. Bob reaches across with the pad and just happens to get a piece of it. Savard picks it up and gets it out of the zone. Okay, Tampa's been attacking. Columbus got to get together and go back to attacking Tampa. That's how we've been successful so far. Keep it up. A few minutes later, Tyler Johnson enters the zone on the left side. He has the puck. He sends the puck over to Ciernak, hits it towards the middle of the ice. Palat tips it towards Bob. Bob makes a save. However, he gives up a little bit of a rebound, and it's lying right in front of him. Palat comes by, smacks it through 5-hole, and Tampa is now within 1. So, you've had a little bit of a breakdown. Tampa has come at us and found a way to get into the correct style that they've been wanting to play this entire time. They have not been changing. They've been just doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and now it's starting to work. Now they have a goal. They're getting a little bit of momentum. Gotta fix that and go back to attacking Tampa. The Jackets really can't do that. It's Tampa, 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 Tampa. They keep coming at them. But Bob is back there making crazy save after crazy save after crazy save. The defense is also doing a good job keeping Tampa to the outside and allowing Bob to see shots. Those two things are helping out a ton. Coming near the end of the game, Savard gets the puck. He sends it down the ice and clearly should be icing, but the linesmen in this series and all 3 games so far do not know what icing is. There are icings that should have been called that weren't, and there are icings that should not have been called that were. So this should be an icing, but they say Sergachev could have played it, and Sergachev just goes back, didn't try for it, and the rest go, no, you didn't try, you could have played it, no icing. Panarin gets down there and messes with Sergachev a little bit, but Sergachev is able to get it, and Tampa comes up the ice. Tampa comes up the ice, they get an offensive zone, they shoot on Bob. Bob gets a save, Panarin, he gets the puck, and just tries to get out of the zone. Bounces off the boards, Panarin gets it, gets out of our zone, sees Cam breaking away, gets over to Cam, Cam gets over the red line, pits the empty net, Jackets lead 3-1, Cam Atkinson's second goal of the playoffs, and that's how we would end. Tampa would end up out-shooting the Jackets 17-8 in the third period. So they found a way to break through Jackets style, but Bob was back there and the Jacks were able to hold on and get the empty net goal and now have a stranglehold on the series with a 3-0 lead. So for the first time in franchise history, the Jacks have won 3 games in a playoff series, and for the first time this year, the Tampa Bay Lightning have lost 3 games in a row. And watching their coach and their players in interviews, the media will ask a question, and the way they answer it, you can tell on their face, they don't have an answer for what the Jackets are doing to them. They're clogging up the neutral zone, stopping them where they stand. And so now the Jackets have a chance to close out the series at home on Tuesday night. So until next time, when we play the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, go like and subscribe, all the fun stuff. Until then, I'll see you later. Oh, and also, The Cleveland Monsters, that Blue Jackets AHL affiliate, clinched a playoff spot. Yay, good for them. And they'll be playing the Syracuse Crunch, Tampa Bay's AHL affiliate. It is possible that the Blue Jackets organization can eliminate the Tampa Bay organization. See if that can happen.